Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back from the OPTC video, and in today's video, the 11th anniversary Super Sugo Fest Notice is in-game, and we have the full breakdown of each part, what legends are on each part, and in today's video, we're going to talk about where the best place for you guys to summon is, and where to spend those pretty rainbow gems you guys have been stockpiling for one of the biggest Sugos of the year. So first of all, I am incredibly unwell, so I apologize for the nasaliness. I might have to stop and start. I might lose my track here and there, but there's so much to come for the 11th anniversary. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so I'm going to do my best to get through this and the many other videos we have planned for the 11th anniversary. So bear with me, and apologies if it does sound a bit gross in how you're going. So I just wanted to get that out there first. So we have all the information here. Starts today as of me recording this video. So it is like almost 7 AM here in Australia. So in about, 6 hours time, the battle will go live. I'll probably do my summons a little bit later. Like I said, I'm just not feeling too well, so we need to see how my day actually goes. We obviously have the two new Super Sugos in Kizaru, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and then Nami as an anniversary. There is 6 parts to this Sugo Fest. 6 parts because Luffy, Zoro, Sanji is technically different units with the same idea. It's very strange, but basically parts 2 to 4 are exactly the same. So a little bit of value there. Honestly, I'll talk about it as we go through it. Purely because the first 5 multis have very good steps. So throwing like 5 multis there if you're looking for dupes or if you're looking for characters on that banner might be very handy for you guys. So as you can see, we have 3 new rare recruits as well. The Frankie's very good. I definitely think that if you are chasing a rare recruit, Frankie's the one. But I always like to tell people never chase a rare recruit. As you can see, we have part 1 starts today, and then part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all start tomorrow, with the respective characters being boosted on the 30th step. You get a guaranteed version of the Luffy, Zoro, Sanji on parts 2 to 4. You get a guaranteed version of Kizaru on part 5, and Nami's on part 6. And then as you can see, we have the step details down here. So before we dive into the actual step details and stuff, the first thing I would recommend is summon on the banner that has the character that you want the most. So if you just want Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, like probably just target the Luffy, Zoro, Sanji part and go from there. However, if you're a newer player and you're looking to bolster your account, this is the best way to do it. So throwing multis at part 1 to pick up a lot of different legends is going to be very valuable for you. But like I said, if you're looking for particular characters, the obvious answer is go on the part that has those characters rate boosted or has those characters in front of you. So part 1 has all Sugo Fest characters on it, including Super Sugos and Anniversary. So not Treasure Map, not Kazuna, not PvP Legends, but everything else will be included on part 1. As you can see, 1, 7, 9, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21st, 22nd, 24, 26, 27, and 29th have a race boosted character. The steps go up to step 60, but it's just a repeat of the first 30 steps. So you have the first 30 steps, and then basically it just resets again. So you can do 30 steps once again if you are an insane whale. Look, I've been there. It stops void multis, which again, I've been there. So I think it's a good thing. Lots of people are probably going to disagree with me, but I actually like that they're doing this. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 13th, 23rd, and 28th have a guaranteed red. So if you do the first 5 multis for 250 gems, you're getting 4 guaranteed reds. And remember, this is I believe it's a 15% Sugo rate. So there's also that. The 6th, 8th, 15th, and 25th is an rate boosted Sugo rare character, which we'll talk about in a second. 10th pull is all Sugo rare characters, so you got a full multi of reds. Very good for new players. Like if you're a new to mid-game player and obviously you just have so many gems to farm, this step is definitely one that I recommend all new players and mid-level players that are missing a lot of dupes and stuff like that. Definitely go to step 10 on part 1. You can pick up a lot of very good characters. 18th is a Super Sugo Fest character. Remember, they have all of them here, so you could just pull like V1 Odin here, which sucks. 20th multi, 50% chance for all Sugo rare characters, like 50% chance of a red rate on each poster. Again, I think this is just be the same as the 10th step, but here's what it is. And then the 30th pull is a new Super Sugo Fest only character, so you're guaranteed either Kizaru, Luffy, Zoro, or Sanji. So if you are so caught up on the artworks, you care about that, but like 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to pull the Luffy, Zoro, Sanji unit. As for parts 2 to 6, there's a lot more rate boosted steps. The Sugo rare is on the 2nd and the 3rd, 13th, and the 18th. Limited pool step on the 5th. 10th has a super limited pool, and the 15th has a 50% chance of red rates. And then the 30th has the guaranteed legends, as you guys can see there. So this part here is what I was talking about. The 5th multi being a limited pool seems like very good value for people that might want to chase dupes of Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, for example, because you can throw 5 multis at it on each part and get a limited pool step. Hell, if you really want to start whaling, you have the 10th multi, which has the super limited, and then you can do like 10, 10, and 10. But at that point, like, if you just went to 30, like, you're guaranteed one anyway. So Again, that's up to you guys how you want to tackle that. And now let's go down to the Part 1 rate boosted. As you can see, we have the new Super Sugos and Nami, and then we just have Gear 5 thrown in there, because, like, why not? He's one of the best starting legends in the game, so if you're a newer player, like, this is actually really good for you. As for the other rate boosted characters, no one here is really of value, which kind of sucks, to be honest. I was hoping they would have, like, Christmas Uta or something like that, but all of these characters just, like, don't really see play, or have been around for so long, like, you're guaranteed to have copies of them. Hiyori's great, Law's great, like, Jinbei, Robin, like, great characters, but, again, characters have been out for so long, you probably already have copies of them. You have all the Super Sugo, what happened there? I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, we have all the Super Sugo Fest characters there, as you can see, from the New Year's batch, going all the way to originally V1, Roger, and Odin. And then we have the Anniversary Super Sugos as well. Again, another really good reason to summon here is because you have all these very, very good characters. All of them are just exceptional in their own right, bar some, and then they have very good PvP potential as well. Part 2, the rate boosted characters, you have Whitebeard and Ace. This is part 2 to 4 as well. Yamato, Big Mom, 10th Anniversary Luffy, and then Blackbeard vs. Law. Anniversary exclusives, you have Cross Guild, Kaido King, and Odin Kinemon Denjiro, as well as S-Snake. And then the rate boosted characters, the two big ones are the Giant and Carrot and the Neko. So, not a great step, honestly. Like, in Luffy, still fantastic. Vs. Law and Blackbeard, obviously very, very good because it's like 2 for 1. Other than that, every other character's kind of fallen off or doesn't see that much play. Whitebeard and Ace, obviously, is probably the newest and most illustrious Super Sugo, but I haven't really used Whitebeard and Ace as much as, say, like, the Luffy and the Sabo. I think the Sabo has probably been the most used character from the New Year's celebration. Going into, obviously, as well, if you're looking for some of these, like, characters, like, this is where you want to, obviously, throw your gems at. S-Snake, she's okay. Odin Kinemon Denjiro, very underwhelming. Kaido King, honestly, very underwhelming. Cross Guild, definitely the best of the Anniversary exclusives on this banner. If you're missing Cross Guild and you want Cross Guild, like, this would be a place to pick them up. As for part 5, we have the Kizaru part. This part is looking a little bit more spicy. Kizaru is amazing, Luffy's amazing, Shanks vs. Kid, the Shanks variant, obviously, very good. 10th Anniversary Shanks, amazing. Zoro Sanji, probably the best legend in the game, or second best legend in the game after the celebration. And then Rush Kaido. This selection of Super Sugos here is fantastic. And then the Anniversary exclusives are fantastic too. Zoro Kaku, really, really good. Roger Elikaban, exceptional. Big Mom Katakuri, exceptional. Strength Luffy, exceptional. And then Blackbeard is just, like, here. So this is a very, very good part. If you're summoning on part 1 and you're throwing 10 multis at the banner, and then want to look at, like, another place to get some really good Super Sugos, this part is definitely going to be the one that stands out the most. Plus, you also have Christmas Uta on this banner too. So you could build a very nice Rumble strength team. You can get some dupes for your Anniversary exclusives, which is going to help you guys out. The Super Sugo of Roger Elikaban and Big Mom Katakuri is absolutely exceptional, and definitely one that you guys want to max out in the future. As for part 6 is phenomenal as well. Part 5 and part 6, in my opinion, definitely are the best. Sabo has been one of the most used characters since New Year's. His worth has been so high because of his special mine removal, as well as his territory and his burn removal, which has been great. Orin Yamato, you guys know how I feel about Orin Yamato. She's fantastic. Ace, definitely one of my most used legends. Free Spirit's very good. Shooters have got a rise. Works great with Kizaru too. Versus Kaido and Luffy, one of the most exceptional characters for new players as well, because you get one of each variation. And then you have Roger and Odin and Kid and Law as well, who are just kind of there. The Anniversary exclusives are very good too. Obviously, Nami, the new character, exceptional. Lulu, exceptional. Roger, one of the best characters to start with. Kobe, phenomenal for PvP and Grand Party. And then Shanks is just kind of here. The Sword unit, they're okay, but, like, you're really looking at the Anniversary exclusives here. That's the big one for this banner. And then obviously the Super Sugos as well. So, once again, summon where you guys need the characters. But if I was giving you guys a recommendation of what to do, doing 10 multis on part 1 is definitely a play if you're a new level, or hell, if you're even like a whale and you're looking for dupes. Like part 1, 10 multis is going to be very, very valuable because you're going to get heaps of reds, and you have a high chance of a lot of new characters or illustrious Super Sugos and Anniversary exclusives. And then throwing 5 multis at the other parts will be definitely a very good shout too. So say, for example, you're looking for dupes of, say, Cross Guild, you could throw 5 multis at part 2, 3, 4. If you're looking for dupes maybe of Lulu, you could throw 5 multis at part 6. And remember, these banners are out for 2 months, so, like, you can always come back to them because it's going to be part 2 and part 3 for this celebration. So we probably have 2 more Super Sugos. The big one I recommend here is try and get your hands on the Luffy Zoro Sanji unit. I think that character is going to be the most valuable for the next month or two through clearing content. and making just it easier to farm out the game to get more gems to summon. So that's my recommendation. 10 multis part 1 and then 5 on the illustrious parts that you're looking at. I'd probably throw 5 at one of the Luffy, Zoro, Sanji parts after that. If you get unlucky, you get unlucky. Maybe throw another 5 as we get more gems, because the celebration will give a lot of gems. Throw another 5 for the super limited step. See how you go there. But that's going to wrap up the video. Let me know in the comment section below where you guys will be summoning and who you're gunning for. Belt the like button, hit the subscribe button for me, do all that good stuff. But most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.